Well, now I'm your boy Lambo Drew, and you are now tuned into another edition of the Leverage Show. Y'all already know what time it is. We are definitely, man, excited, man, this Thursday night to definitely tap in with you guys. You all have already been seeing it all over the news, and we're going to get in that topic tonight. Bitcoin to the moon, everybody. Bitcoin to the moon. I told y'all that we was coming strong, and we was coming strong every show right here on the Leverage Show. I really want to thank each and every single one of y'all, man, for tapping in tonight, man. More than anything, man. For real, y'all. Y'all already know that we have been on this journey just with everybody, right? Make sure y'all like and share and subscribe and getting this video out to everybody. But we've been on this journey with everybody, just kind of literally showing them like, hey, what's going on, where we're at, how things are happening, how things are going, how things are doing, man. You know, I'm telling you this right now. I really want to know, when are you getting ready to make a move? I'm going to tell you this right now. When are you getting ready to make a move? A lot of us are seeing the signs of what's happening out here. But when are you really getting ready to make a move? I really want you to know that, right? Because most of the time, people are actually seeing people making moves. They're seeing people doing some amazing things. They're seeing people, man, who are tapped in and saying to themselves, you know what? I got to get a hold of that, of what's going on. Crypto may not understand it, right? May not understand the right side of things, right? Sometimes in everything, man, when you're walking in this journey of crypto, you're seeing everything but the right thing. So we want to make sure you're understanding the right side of crypto. We're going to get into that tonight, right? Because I know a lot of people, when they see the title, they're like, Lambo, I don't know crypto. If I am in crypto, I don't know exactly where I'm moving, where we actually shaking at in crypto. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some opportunities and some things to watch for, right? Now, I know, shout out to everybody, man, even in the chats. What's up, Lambo? Do what you do best, man. Knock this out of the park, man. I'm going to definitely do that. Appreciate you, Ken, man. Definitely seeing you tap it in today with my guy, Jason, man, which was everything, man. And that literally, man, bless Lambo to see y'all finally making those moves again to go ahead and level up on a whole nother level. Again, Ken, continue to keep doing what you're doing, brother. You already know it's much love every chance we get. DD's Chicken Cash Shack says, blessings, Lambo, Drew, and the Leverage Show family. I want to go ahead and give a special shout out to them. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. DD's Dirty Tea. They went and shipped a wonderful special package to me and my wife. Shout out to them for really going on ahead, man, and showing love to me and my wife. I mean, what they bought me and my wife, if you guys have seen that and bought for our entire family, they shipped us an entire care package, seasonings, all of that, the drinks. Y'all need to go get, and I'm telling y'all this right now, this DD's Dirty Tea, they shipped this to us. Shout out to DD's Chicken Cash Shack, man. Hopefully y'all can see. I don't want to be holding this up too high. There we go. Shout out to y'all. Let's talk dirty. DD's Dirty Tea, the bomb tea. Look, Lambo ain't just talking it. Lambo drinking it too. Lambo drinking it. Man, I'm telling you, tastes like when we were there in California and they first gave this to us and served me and my wonderful family, man. Opened the doors for us, man, right there with the DD's Mobile Chicken Cash Shack, right? They had that chicken and that catfish out there on point. So they shipped us an entire order. My wife just posted this. We had just made it home. Wow. Maybe an hour or so ago. And we got the box, right? And I'm lying that to you. My wife was like, babe, you know, this box is here. Shout out and everything. Yeah, I don't know who she thought it was. Thought it was something totally different. And when we looked in the box, we seen the McClendon family sent us a whole thing of these, all the variety, all the colors, all the seasonings. They sent us everything. Dave and Chris, we want to give y'all a special shout out. This DD's Dirty Tea, the DD seasoning, the rub, everything. It's next level. Next level. For y'all sending this to Lambo, I'm just like, you all know Lambo was wanting some of this dirty tea. They got the swamp water, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that too. It is just, they got the full package of everything. And I'm not lying to y'all. When they continuously to start selling, y'all make sure online, y'all sell them out. Y'all buy them out as much products as y'all can, especially right here with the Leverage Show, because this is what family does. Family supports each other, friends support each other, and especially when it's good, right? If it wasn't good, I'm going to tell you about yourself and say, hey, man, this was not good. But when I first tasted this in Cali and they gave us full treatment, I knew we had something then, straight up. I knew it was on. And, golly, that thing there is something else, man. I knew they would have something. So when this, y'all going to start seeing this move on the shelves even more, especially because they got some amazing things and amazing partners they've partnered with. This is the Leverage Show's own DD's Chicken Cat Shack, man. This right here, y'all make sure y'all go follow them on Facebook, on Instagram, and anywhere else, even if they're on TikTok. Y'all go follow DD's Chicken Cat Shack. Right there on the screen, just felt just like it is on the screen. But when they drop this, make sure y'all go and get your dirty tea. I want y'all to go get your dirty tea because it's amazing. Go get the seasonings for your ribs, your fish, your chicken, and everything else. We appreciate y'all, McClendon family. We love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We know when we seen that lit the Lambo family up and just enjoyed us being able to see that come from some dear friends, especially friends of the Leverage Show. So shout out to you, DD's Chicken Cat Shack. Continue to keep doing it. And hey, we looking for that other special seasoning that y'all guys got with that fresh stuff when you actually hit the Blackmobile in the DD's Chicken Cat Shack truck. Thank y'all for that. You know, here goes my man. Listen, y'all. Lambo fam. It's my guy, Larry the Lion, y'all. Today is his special day. We're going to wish Larry a wonderful, happy birthday today. And, you know, I got the chance early in the morning, and Larry knows, he's like, Lambo, you really don't sleep. Well, actually, early in the morning, I was taking my good friend Duke to the airport. He was heading back to Africa. Larry knows Duke really well. We were all down in Atlanta together last year, right? And it's funny is every time we get ready to go to DC or something like that, man, Dukes is always leaving to go into Africa at the exact same time, like always like right before or whatever. So when we're in the truck heading there, I said, man, it's Larry's birthday today. He said, Andrew, make sure you wish Larry a happy birthday for me and put some music on. So I laugh because as I'm actually, we was trying, now this is 3, 4 o'clock in the morning now. So this was no late time. It's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. We sitting down there, we're talking business, having a good time. And then he said, make sure you go ahead and wish Larry a happy birthday and play some Afro beats and all that other good stuff for him. But I laugh because, you know, Larry, you just, man, you a genuine man, genuine brother. So when I was sending that text at the time, I was sending that text and I'm just like, man, you know, you celebrated. Everywhere you go, you are celebrated, man. We love Larry. Larry still has the highest viewed video on Lambo Drew TMT's channel. You guys go to YouTube and go look at the short. It's still one of the highest viewed video on the Leverage Show, man. On right there. It's a short. I'm telling you, just go look at the shorts. It's one of the highest views of Larry giving y'all motivation. Larry just speaking to y'all and speaking into y'all lives, man. And so, you know, so many people, man, they don't actually understand it, but I understand it. You know, when you have great friends like Larry and T, his wonderful wife T, it blesses us to be able to see things in a different light, to be able to see things, you know, the way that friends would see things. And so many people got a chance to meet Larry out there as well. They got a chance when we was in DC last year around this exact same time. And I talked about that on Tuesday night show. We got a chance to really go ahead. People got a chance to meet Larry and celebrate his birthday and enjoy some time and just have a great time, man, with our good dear brother. But he's turning a big 5-0, y'all. So shout out to Larry, turning a big 5-0 today. Man, we wish you and salute you for everything that you do, Larry, everything you stand for, everything, man, that Larry has a way. And I'm telling you, he's knowing so many great people, man, in the arena of what he does, but also in the arena of helping people, whether from coaching the youth or even mentoring people, but also even helping people cherish their gift and experience their gifts and go to the next level with their gifts as well. So I'm proud of you, Larry the Lion. We all wish you, Mr. Seeker of Knowledge, a wonderful, happy birthday. And just speak the blessings of God on you, man. Keep doing the great things in life. Keep prospering. Keep just doing what you do best out there in DC at the highest level. And you do know what I mean. And for all those who know, who's connected with Larry, knows what I mean when I say that. At the highest level, we wish you a happy birthday from the Leverage Show family today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Larry. Happy birthday to Larry. Happy birthday to Larry. Shout out to you, my brother. Keep doing what you do, because I'm telling you that right now. Man, will just take time just to talk to Larry, talk to my brother. And last year, people don't know this, right? But if you do notice, you do notice, right? So we're down in Atlanta last year.
Happy birthday.
You hear my wife? You hear my wife? You hear your partner in crime back there, Larry? She's in the back giving you your happy birthday, brother. But last year, we were in Atlanta. True story, right? And in a house, you know, I didn't want to stay in the hotels. We just wanted kind of to be away from the event. And so in the house that we went and got, it was me, Larry, and Duke. We stayed in the house, right? It was us three. I didn't want to be around, you know, everybody, and they seen why, right? They seen why when you got to the event. I just didn't want to be around everybody. But just that brotherhood, you know, of me, Larry, and Duke, and just sitting there, you know, we had other people came to the house and other people were trying to get over to the house as much as possible when they found out we wasn't staying on the property. And just talking life and just those moments like that as a brotherhood, you just cherish the most, right? You don't get that with everybody, that connection. You don't get that with everybody. But when I'm telling you a genuine man through and through, the brother, man, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, Larry will have you going with conversations and stuff like that of thinking things so far outside of the box. You're like, man, you know, I think that the ETs and extraterrestrials and planet, you know, not planet, Area 51, not only exists, but we got to go ahead and do something about it. And Larry have you thinking outside the box of what we get ready to do to go ahead and stop the alien war from happening. just a genuine brother. I mean, all around, just a genuine soldier at his highest, decorated officer too, at his highest ability, man. We appreciate you, Larry. We love you, brother. I mean, we from the Johnson Lambo, from my household to your household, man. We love you, brother. It's official out here. You know, it ain't never to be shaken back and forward, brother. I mean, we got a chance to celebrate with Larry last year, right? Well, T and Larry came out here to Denver, but we got a chance to celebrate with Larry last year True story. And I lied not to you, man. It was probably one of the most memorable events that we have ever seen that actually happened. And so, Larry, we just thank you, brother. I mean, I think what Kristen did last year, she set the bar. She set the bar. And after that, Seeker of Knowledge was born at that point. At that point. That's why we came back to the Leverage Show. He was no longer Larry the Lion. It was Seeker of Knowledge at that point. So I love it, man. I love it, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep supporting people. Keep encouraging everybody, man. But also, man, just of being celebrated, man, who you are as a leader and in a space that you're in. But the father you are, the husband you are, the friend you are, the motivator you are, the mentor you are, just the all-around guy, man, that Larry, you can pick up the phone and he would call you. You ain't gonna get every phone call from Larry. Larry gonna be somewhere, man. You'd be like, Larry, where you at? Hey, Lambo, you know what part of the country I'm in. You know, it's like that with him. You never know. But it's a beautiful thing and a refreshing thing to have a brother like Larry. And Larry, from even setting up Duke's his dates for the dating last year, that had to have been the most funnest time of setting that up. But also, I think the most funnest time is when Duke had left to go back to the hotel to meet with the young lady. And then we get back and stuff like that. Duke comes back maybe about 2 hours later. He was skipping going out there to go and enjoy a wonderful, wonderful time, just an outing with the lady. But man, when he came back in there, I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Duke looked like the kid that they took his candy or his favorite teddy bear or his basketball or his football and they wouldn't give it back. I mean, I'm telling you right now, we laughed so hard in there that night. I didn't even know. And BOJ was there that night too. So shout out to BOJ. When we was laughing at the house, man, one of the most funniest moments that was there. And we had so many funny moments, man, on that trip. But when you think about it, man, in its entirety, man, the brother is just genuine through and through, man. And we love Larry, brother. We appreciate your seek of knowledge, man. Keep doing what you do. Make sure you get them 50 blessings. Listen to me. Make sure you get them 50 blessings. Ain't no running and hiding. You already know when we was out here in Denver, UNT, we already know how we pulled up. You understand? So that's what we gonna do. We're not doing anything different than that. We're gonna pull up. You understand? Tell T, pull up. Yo, we ready. You understand? Tell T, you already know what time it is. Run up and get done up. All right? So shout out to you, Larry, man. Appreciate you, brother. Needless to say, brother, I can go on and on with stories. We got too many stories with Larry, man. And a special shout out, Tim Roberts told me to go ahead and give you a special shout out to for everything that you do, brother. He wanted me to definitely go ahead, relate that message to you. So thank you, brother. Continue to keep moving forward, move the people forward. And again, big happy birthday to you. We're going to bring Kristen there this year. We're going to have Kristen sing the solo this year. So you just sit tight because we're going to make sure we're going to do this right for you, Seeker of Knowledge. All right? All right, man. My guy Ryan is in the building. I'm not selling one Satoshi until BTC hits 130K. Listen, I'm telling you what, and we're going to get in that tonight, why Bitcoin shot the way it shot, and now it's retracting the way it's retracted, right? If you guys have seen and you guys got a chance to see from last night, and it started yesterday evening, but we're going to get into that, why Bitcoin shot the way it shot, and then all of a sudden it's starting to retract and do a little pullback. But it's great. And anytime you start seeing how it's great for business and what it's great to do, it's getting ready to be next level. So you guys stay tuned because we're going to tap back into that. Appreciate you for that, Degenerate Passive Income, brother. Thank you, man. Cousin says, man, what's up, Leverage Show family? Shout out to your cuz. Appreciate you for you being in the building. Thank you, DD's. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was something he ordered. That's facts. I'm telling y'all this right now. This DD's Dirty Tea. I ain't got no more to say. From DD's Chicken Cash Shack, y'all wrong for this. Y'all wrong for this. This will have somebody in here, man, tweaking. Tweaking out here, man. You know, I'm not trying to be tweaking. You know, in New Orleans, when you used to see you was tweaking out there, we knew you was on the clickums. Wasn't good. That means you on the wrong stuff that has got you addicted out there. We need to get you back. We need to reel you back in. So, hey, shout out to DD's Chicken Cash Shack. I told you I gave y'all a special shout out. Need to go back and watch it if you missed it, because you already know, man, I love y'all. Lambo love y'all, man. The McClendon family. Hello, everyone. A happy birthday to my brother Larry. That is her twin, y'all. I'm not lying to y'all this right now. That is her twin. And if you know what Larry is, you know how my wife is, they are, that's why he at the highest level where he at right now. Out there, don't make me get started and stuff like that. Seeking after people and stuff like that. That's how my wife is. She'll seek after you in a minute. Put it, man, she'll get you going and have you out there, man. Search your whole database, man. Have everything from the rooter to the tutor about you. I don't know, man. I tell you right now, man, it's just a blessing to be able to celebrate, man, friends out here. DD's, I love to cook, so I'm going to need some of that seasoning. Listen, you got to let us know where they can get some of that seasoning at too, DD's. So put that in the chats, because I really want to go ahead and talk about that tonight in the chat. So put that in the chats, all right? My cousin say, happy birthday, Larry. Showing love to Larry. You already know, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. My guy, Kennard Haney, says, man, happy birthday, seeker of knowledge. Showing love to Larry, man, as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My guy, Thomas. Shout out to Thomas. Hello, happy birthday, Larry. Giving love to Larry. Thank you, Larry, man, for everything. We appreciate Larry, man. Y'all give love to Larry out here. Can I see that you have the first spot? You must have cheated like LA Law does. Hey, man, LA Law gave y'all a break, man, tonight, man. So y'all already know that she was in here and everything, man, making sure that she gets some things right to make some things happen, man. So, you know, she can't always go ahead and get that top spot like that. But I know what she did. She did it to go ahead and she probably sitting behind, not even typing right now like, yeah, I did that. Lambo, I did that for the team. You know what I did, man. So shout out and everything, man, for you, LA. Hello, everyone. I'm on the road going to make a surprise visit to someone very special. Cuz, shout out to you, cuz. Shout out to you, cuz. Man, be safe on that road. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all definitely know what day it is out here. You know, December gets out there. We know it gets a little icy in places. The temperatures start dropping. Wherever you at, cuz, man, be safe out there on that road. Our prayers and blessings are with you, cuz. You already know, man. So shout out to you. Let us know when you get there. Make sure you posting on when you get there. My champ is in the building. He say, hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a nice Thursday. Yes, we are. Shout out to my champ. Him and my wonderful daughters got a chance and everything, man, to enjoy a field trip with some classmates. And I really enjoyed that, man, getting a chance to still go through all my meetings and everything else. And today was a day, man, where I look back and stuff like that, even on the meetings, and I look back at the day, and we look back at what today actually brings, right? But just even the little small things, man, even though, you know, you start seeing little things and everything, man, like this is happening, that is happening throughout your day. And, you know, it starts to sit up there, man, and you're like, oh, man, so we got to put this fire out here, put this fire out here, put this fire out here. I'm so thankful, man, at the end of the day to be around family, straight up. Because I remember just the days when I was frustrated out there driving a bus, man, and wasn't around family. And it was even more harder. So just this is a chance to be able to joke, come back, and be able to say, man, you know, man, thankful. You know, how's your day going? Always check on your people, man, out here. I don't care what you do. Check on your people. Check on your family. Check on your friends. You never know what mental stress or even whatever that they're going through for the day. just check on them, make sure that they are good. All right. So keep that in mind. Shout out to my son doing his thing. Larry says, thank you, brother. Man, you already know, man. Lambo got you, man. I'm rubbing my hands like the the comedian. So we was at the show with Lil Duval was here, man, over the weekend. And Lil Duval said, the comedians, the youngsters, the younger generation, they do the invisible lotion now, and they be rubbing their hands. Yeah, that's that rubbing hands for that invisible lotion, man. So I'm laughing. That's how we got to do it when we actually think of our brother, man, Larry the Lion. There's none other thing that came to mind than when we were in D.C. last year. That was the early part of D.C. When we got a chance to see our brother before celebrating his birthday. And his face, I want to see if he's going to eat a burger this year, right? But we got to get the burger from the place that we went to, the same burger that we went to that place. Y'all got to let me know in the chats. My wife may know what the name of that place was that we went right across the street from the White House, which was super dope and everything. My wonderful daughter, Kyan, says, happy birthday, Uncle Larry, showing love. I love my little daughter getting it in, saying what she says. Larry showing love to sis because he already know he heard her in the back singing. Thank you. Thank all of you, man. We thank you, brother. You are celebrated, not just tolerated. I'm going to tell you that right now. Kristen would tell you some other things, and you already know what she would tell you. Simon says currency is a token of value, not the actual value itself. Bitcoin is currency without value or backing. Bitcoin actually has its own value. And I tell this to people and everything, man. We look up how, currency and crypto itself is created. And we actually say, we actually start things to say, the arguments of, hey, crypto is this, crypto is that. When in actuality, when you look at crypto, the basis of why there's trillions of dollars that is moving into that space has even caught the attentions of some of the largest institutions. And you look at what it is doing now, even from selections from the Senate floors going all the way down, it is amazing. So, and one of the reasons why Bitcoin shot through 100K last night was because of a selection that was made from President-elect Donald Trump of a certain cabinet member from an SEC who is pro-crypto. The moment the selection was made, it shot through the roof because they already know what's getting ready to happen with that. So the conspiracies of, hey, the value of crypto, the value of crypto, the value of crypto, the value of crypto, I love it because it has shocked people for years because they're looking at the real utility behind what is this, what is that? Oh, it's a scam, it's this. Well, it's trillions of dollars in. And some of the most major people are in it. And some of the most major people are making money. Either you can say what's a scam and keep it out there. I had people saying Wi-Fi was a scam. I had people to say, this is a true story. I remember when they were saying it. Wi-Fi is a scam. There's no way that people can actually have Wi-Fi out there. You must plug in. There's nothing out there, man, that's a scam. Like, it's a scam. Then we had people who said, that you can't even send pictures back and forth with your faces on it. Like that's a scam. That there's got to be something involved into it, right? So there's so many people who are saying all of these things, and there's allegations, and it's perfectly fine. Everybody has their own opinion. But when you look at the utility and the validity on the highest level of even banking and some of the most wealthiest of institutions, they're all backing what most people are saying, what they don't understand. Let's be clear. You got to remember it, everything, man. Crypto right now is still over like almost 80 to 90% of the people who don't understand crypto right now. But the 10 to 20% of the people and also the investors worldwide who decided to get back, there's trillions of dollars evidently going into it. And evidently they've made a lot of wealthy people. Have you ever seen the interview with the guy on YouTube, right, who's going around asking people like, hey, how did you get rich? And he knocks on these doors. And in some of these subdivisions, I know that they would kick Lambo out in a heartbeat because they see me coming at the front gate. They're like, he don't look like he belong back here. You know, he looked like he belonged on the other side of that fence or inside of a fence with some bars in it. That just keeping it 100 out there with y'all. But crypto itself has actually started to make more of a statement than everybody else saying there's nothing real behind it. It's nothing real behind it. It's nothing real behind it. And I hate to say it. Look at the value of the money that has actually been involved with crypto. And if it's so big and it's so much of a scam, right? Doesn't have the right, characters that most people think that it should have. Why is it that we have other nations who are using crypto to fund their economy, to actually support their economy, and their economy is so strong that it is blowing people's mind how their entire economy is being ran with crypto. And we're still having problems on our end trying to go ahead, man, and find out a solution for the US dollar or the euro on our side. Like, it doesn't even make sense. So shout out to crypto actually being involved in so many places. It just makes banking transactions so much more easier, right? Imagine you being able, and this is the God honest truth, right? I remember back in the day, there was no such thing as wiring money, right? How are you going to wire somebody money? Because the banking institution of that side couldn't even fathom to exist of having money wired through a computeristic system that allows money to move faster than you actually driving, or actually wasn't even driving. You were riding days on horse and buggy just to go drop off money, just to say, hey, this is the value of the money that we actually have. Now you can actually go ahead and disperse this out to the members. Those days of buggy, and horse are gone. So when we say that this institution, every time we start seeing change in technology change, that, hey, the validity of it is not there. It actually is. It's just unfamiliar, and it has so many people asking so many questions like, but what's the value? What's the utility? I don't see anything behind it. Well, it's the same thing, man. Like when people actually are saying, I want a cell phone. It's a true story. I want this cell phone, and I want this cell phone to run a business or run a meeting or run a Zoom. And everybody said, you won't be able to do that from a cell phone. Well, if you look at the cell phones, when cell phones first came out, you guys remember the old cell phones that you used to have to crank, right? You had to crank, you had to dial. Those were almost the cell phones that like you was in a field somewhere and they had almost a big radio antenna. You're talking about 40, 50 years ago. Look at where we have come to now. When at the click of a button, you can send a text, you can call, you can run a business, you can do all of your transactions right here from a single phone. I remember when somebody used to have to go ahead and write you a physical letter, stick it in the mail after you slap the stamp on it, put it in the mail and send it to you. Or back in the day, if you remember, they had a horse with a messenger, had it sealed after it was handwritten, and had to be sent out to the person on a horse. Oh, man, those days are so ancient. Look at the times. Look at what's changed. Look at what people understand to what the technology of people's thought process was even back then. Oh, that had never happened. You imagine what some people would say back in the 1800s if they ever seen a cell phone? I remember I was watching a movie with my wife and my kids. This is a true story. And the daughter, and y'all can pull that up if you remember, the daughter, the oldest sister, passed away. When she passed away before the daughter, her sister, was born 20-something years later. True story. She passed away 20-something years later. She came, the younger daughter, the younger sister, was born after the daughter was in high school and got murdered, right? By this, I don't know, this person who was out there on a killing spree, right? Murdering people. It was crazy. The daughter never met her older sister until she went back to go visit the site where her sister was, where her and the family would actually go and visit that site every single year. True story. And guess what happened? She sit back up in here and she went back into time. I line that to y'all. She went back in 2003. This is y'all got to go see this movie. In 2003, 2002, 2003, she went back to 2002, 2003 when her sister was in high school. Her sister was popular. Her sister was doing all of this stuff. And when she seen her sister back into the future in 2003, the same songs, and they got Ja Rule and all the rest of them, and they playing and they having a good time, and they in school dances and all of that. And I remember her looking at people in 2003. Now think about this, y'all. We look at 2003 for us who got a little gray in our hair and gray over here and everything else. And I tell you what, we look at like, oh my God, 2003 seemed just like yesterday. This little girl wasn't even born in 2003. She was living in 2024, right? Because the movie set for 2023, 2024. She went back 20 years ago, seen the culture of 2003, and instantly was like, wow, y'all were wearing all of that. And in 2003, they were matching more in 2003 because people took a little effort into their dress, their appeal, what they had on, the things that they were doing. And I'm telling you, we look at the styles in 2003 and be like, man, and in 2024, the young lady was like, well, we don't care about this. We don't care about that. We don't care about this. They had more of a care how they adorned themselves. But in part of that entire movie, she had a cell phone that traveled back in time with her. Now, there were cell phones in 2003. Heck, when I met my wife had the flip phone, the one flip Motorola phone, right? It was from Sprint. It was the Motorola phone, man. And I tell you what, she sat back up in here, man, every time, man, she was using that thing. I'm sitting there looking at her. That was before the two-ways was and all of that was coming out then. Back in the day, we all had beepers. We was at a cell phone with a pager. If you had a pager and you had a cell phone, a pager and a pay phone, you was in good shape. You can go ahead, man, got that pager, that beeper going on, man, you making your calls. We got through it. It's the same way we see technology and things are changing. When we don't understand something, when a person looked at that phone in a movie and they say, wow, you got all of this on a cell phone? They didn't understand it. It was too different to them. Didn't mean it didn't exist. This didn't mean the understanding of it didn't comprehend at that moment. And then I remember that girl saying, yeah, you can do this, this, and this, in the future. And they're sitting there looking at it like, wow, well, we got cell phones, but our cell phones don't look like that they can have all of that in it. But the imagination of a person saying to themselves, hey, what if there's something that we can do that would speed things up? Technology of things, the rise of things, while the advancement of things are actually moving. What if we could do something that would actually change the way we move money instantaneously? So for years, when the advancement of that technology came out, where cryptocurrency, right? Now, keep in mind, this is not something that just came out. This was something you go look back in 2005, 2007, 2009. Cryptocurrency was been talked about even back then, just like that cell phone in the movie. But guess what? It was so new, and it was so to the point of people trying to figure out what the heck is cryptocurrency. They started saying to themselves, I don't know about that. I wouldn't invest in that. Well, had you bought crypto back then at its earlier stages and you were able to buy for $1, 15 cents. Let's just say $1. Let's give it $1. And some of y'all decided to go buy 10 Bitcoins for $1 each. 10 Bitcoins for $1 each. Well, let me tell you something. You would only spend $10. I want you to think about what you do right now for $10. Where does $10 go right now with you? What you think about that? Where does $10 go right now with you? You would have bought just 10 crypto. I'm going to buy 10 Bitcoins for $1. Well, for some of y'all, you would have held on to those 10 Bitcoins. And when last night hit, and it went to $103,000 per Bitcoin, you, my friend, would have had better chances at that $10 in Bitcoin, and you would have been a millionaire just because you held on to your 10 Bitcoins. Now, over time, remember, they had all kinds of splits and everything else, so you would have definitely had way more value, and I'm pretty sure you probably put more in. But just if you would have just spent $10, $10, or 10 Bitcoins 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, you're saying to yourself, huh, it's only $10. What if that person would have spent a $20 bill years ago? It's only $20. I was burning money with $20 back then. You mean to tell me today, if I just put that $20 bill in and just left it for 10, 15 years, today, when I woke up, you would have had over $2 million in your disposal. $2 million. For $20, something most people actually spend through a drive-through. Heck, you can go to McDonald's now, order a number 1 with large, or a number 6 with a large, or 5 with a large. You're going to spend about 13, 14, 15 bucks. For what you spend now, because inflation has went so high, some of y'all would have actually went on ahead and been a millionaire. I want you to think about that. 10 Bitcoins. Bitcoin was $1 a piece 10, 15 years ago. And you sat back up in here and was able to buy just 10 of them. You would have woke up last night to this morning with $1 million in your account. Well, needless to say, I had some amazing, amazing, amazing friends who actually did get in when Bitcoin was at its lowest. And they dollar cost average and kept buying it, kept buying it, kept buying it, kept stacking up. They didn't get it at the dollar, but they came in at 10,000, 11,000, 12,000. Say, man, but we're going to keep buying Bitcoin at 10, 11,000. Imagine just that 10,000 for one Bitcoin. If you would have held on to it, well, Lambo, I got $10,000. What should I do with it? And you would have held on to that one Bitcoin that you purchased for $10,000. You'd have held on to it until this morning. You would have you're not 10x. You would have went on ahead, man, and 100x right there at that point. Your Bitcoin, 1,000x. I'm tripping, almost 10,000x. Your Bitcoin, just by you sitting up in here, buying a $10,000 Bitcoin and holding it, and it would hit over $100,000. You'd have went from low beginning of 5 figures to automatic 6 figures. One Bitcoin. And guess what? It was only 10,000 just a few years back. We don't have to even go back far to go track the history of Bitcoin and see where Bitcoin went. It was 10,000 just a few years back. Heck, just 1-2 years ago, I think Bitcoin was all the way down to like 15, 16, 13, 15, 16,000, 17,000, somewhere in that area. So you still had time. I'm talking about just less than 2 years ago to still catch Bitcoin at some really good rates. Well, if somebody would say, hey, what did I do with $20,000? What do I do? Could you imagine where you would have been? Could you imagine? Could you imagine But what we do is that we automatically box things in our own precepts and concepts inside of our own brain. And we say to ourselves, you know what? I don't think that that's going to work. Well, for you, it may not, because the concept for what you're thinking may not work. I did not think, and this is true story, I did not think that after I left, let's just say high school, right? This is true story. After I left high school, for some of us, high school was a long time ago, y'all. You know, we're not into leaving high school only like 10 years ago from some of y'all, 5 or 10 years ago from some of y'all. High school was so long ago, Lord, we start sweating thinking about it right about now. But imagine how we literally, when people used to cherish school reunions, right? True story. They used to cherish and look forward to school reunions. And then all of a sudden, the internet starts moving around. We get people get creative. And there was a very special man named Mark Zuckerberg. Many of you know who he is. Came out with a distinctive platform called Facebook. Facebook would go on to still to this day make him a multi-billionaire, but connect the world to what we know and seen today. And connect us all in ways where people are having class reunions and family reunions right there through the apps that they actually call social media to this day. Imagine what does that look like of you being able to see someone being able to say, hey, I wonder how this person is doing. And being able to catch up real time where they're at, how they're doing, how's the family doing, the kids that they've got, the amazing businesses, or how they're doing in life, period. You're able to catch up real time. People are able to socialize instantaneously without waiting for the family reunion, without waiting for their school reunion. They're able to go on ahead, man, and be connected with just a click of a button, a couple of words, and hit send. You can communicate with some friends and family that you haven't seen or talked to in years. The same innovative way is what crypto has been into the financial space. It's not something that you may not understand, and a lot of people may not understand it. But for some of those and everything who've been able to understand it, you understand that there are certain people and certain communities and certain cultures that love and adore what crypto can do. I got some business partners, they don't want you to do anything or talk to them outside of them working with crypto. Straight up. So when people sit back up in here and say, well, Lambo, how do I get started? Back in the day, you used to go ahead, man, and write a check. Well, let me go ahead and write a check. No. You're not going to go ahead and get us with that. Oh, well, I tell you what, I'll go to the bank and get some hardcore cash out. Well, try doing that these days and thinking that you're going to get all of your cash in one setting. They'll make you call, schedule an appointment from the bank. Those who know what I'm talking about, just to pull out a large sum of money. And you have to come back to go get your large sum of money because a lot of the banks are not keeping that type of cash right there at their disposal. So somebody comes in and they says, hey, I want $1 million. The bank is going to say, we've got to order it. True story. Try me if I'm lying. Got to order it. We don't have it right now. You want it in cash? We got to order it. Back in the old Wild Wild West days, they would sit back up in here and you would have all of the gunslingers and everybody out there robbing the banks because they knew we know where everybody keeps all the money at. And physically, they would have to get out there. They have to put all of their stuff together and rob the banks with pistols and knives and everything else and bags and all of that good stuff. Well, that was the Wild Wild West days. In these days, people who know and criminals and people who are very intellectual, who have minds and brains, can go right here from a click of a button type a few things in, bam, hit send. And guess what? Information is transferred from one bank account to the other. Sometimes they don't even have to do that. The criminals and everything, man, have got smart enough where they can walk by your cell phone. It doesn't have the right coding on it. You don't have the right encryption on it to stop people from stealing your information. Literally sit up in here, walk past you, and zap all the information, passwords and everything you have stored to some of the most privacy of your phones and financial that you have accustomed to in your life. Sometimes they don't even need to do that. Criminals have gotten so smart, they will send you a text. True story. Send you a text. You click on that text, and you say, hey, I don't know who this text comes from. And you start responding back to that text. And that text literally takes you through links that you're logging into that all of a sudden starts zapping your information from you. Literally your bank accounts and all the information that has your money tied to it is actually being withdrawn into another account. But what about the other scam that's really running reckless throughout the Postal Service today? Have you ever heard about, now you don't even have to do much of nothing, but just put your phone to something and then hit scan. Oh, let me go to camera. It's time for me to hit scan. Do you know that someone can send you a gift? And they're doing it right now. So be careful this holiday season. You guys have these presents and gifts show up to your house unannounced. They have what they call on it is a QR code. Actually, these got QR codes on the back of theirs. And you go to these QR codes, and the moment that you go to these QR codes, guess what happens? You put your phone to the QR code, and literally you hit your camera button on the QR code. It scans your QR code. You're like, hey, someone sent me a gift. You scan the QR code, and literally all of your money, all of your passwords, all of your information, all of the privacy of what you do on your phone through your bank account, it's automatically sent to someone else. And they now have access to the thing that you once called secure from a QR code. Imagine that. Imagine someone sending you a present and you're thinking, oh my gosh, who sent me this? Where they take you scan here? And most of the time in our day and age, we would sit there and we would run to it and scan it because guess what? It's just the way society has made us. We would scan the QR code and all the information would be zapped from your information from your phone. Privacy. Oh, I've got all the locks. I've got everything else. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Someone really wanted to go ahead, and I'm telling you this right now, for everyone who has a Chase account, Lambo's giving y'all game now. I'm giving y'all straight game. You have a JP Morgan Chase account. I need you from this day on to make sure you check your accounts weekly. I'm giving you game. Some of y'all probably going to go ahead and say, Lambo, I need to go on ahead, man, and shut the book on you right now. Check your accounts weekly for JP Morgan Chase. Straight up. I'm giving you game. You know why? The reason why JP Morgan Chase accounts or logins are one of the most easiest logins to log in so that someone can actually get your information with an encryption that allows them to take information from you and use that information for themselves. One of the biggest games out here right now is the authorized user game. If you have a JP Morgan credit card, I'm telling you about a credit card now, it's one of the biggest hacks out here right now as we speak on the black market. Straight up. You got a JP Morgan Chase credit card, check your credit card. It's 10 to 1. You're going to run into it if you haven't ran into it yet to change your account numbers because it's one of the easiest hacks to get in for hackers and scammers to be able to take your information and use it all throughout the entire web and have other individuals attached to your accounts on your account. It's one of the biggest games I'm telling you right now. Biggest scams that is out right now with JP Morgan Chase. If you have a JP Morgan Chase credit card, make sure you are looking at everything. Set your notifications on. Please, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to go ahead and put fear or strike fear up in you. I'm just telling you some straight up game. They sell your JP Morgan Chase login information for credit cards every day on the black market because it's the easiest one to tap into. There's literally people who are trained to tap into. If you have a credit card with JP Morgan Chase, they tap into your credit card information, sell your data to people who are looking to piggyback off of your accounts. True story. I'm giving y'all game right now. They piggyback off of your credit card accounts. And then they sell and make money off of stealing your information for your JP Morgan Chase credit card accounts. And then they have other people, you'll look back and see there's 10, 20 people, 30 people tied to your JP Morgan Chase accounts. And you're like, oh my God, who are all of these people? You have to physically go in, catch it, and change the numbers each month. Lambo's giving y'all a game right now. That's worth the price of admission for you guys showing up. So warn your friends, warn your family members. They got JP Morgan Chase accounts, even if they're underwritten by JP Morgan Chase banks. Make sure that they're checking their accounts every week. Check them every month. Because I'm telling you right now, they sell the information every single week right there on the black market. And they make profit and money off of another person working hard with their credit, working hard to make their payments, working hard to pay down their balances. They sell the good information now. They're not too much going to sell the bad information. They're going to sell the good information. So if you guys have been paying your bills and got your balances paid down and all of that, that's the accounts that they're going to go after. And they're going to attach people to them. You have 100 different people attached to your account and don't know who none of them is. And that's why what happens is that people that get the accounts, they're logged into the accounts. And then all of a sudden they got to turn around and say, hey, who's all these people? You got a bunch of credit cards and everything else, authorized users showing up to your account or showing up to your house, or just people attached to your credit accounts that are literally hacking your information. They're using it to publicly get themselves leverage every single day. That's game right there. So when we talk about Bitcoin, is it a scam? And I'm going to get back to the comments in a minute. Is it a scam? Is it this? Is it that? It's amazing to me that we call things a scam. We call things because we don't see how it makes sense in our head. It's not how it doesn't make sense to the trillions of dollars that it actually is doing on the opposite side. That's how you see JP Morgan Chase. You see Bank of America. You see Wells Fargo. You see a lot of these other things. You see what they are doing. What they're doing is they're consistently going off. They're consistently making sure that they take care of business on the account of what you do. They're consistently doing it. They do it all the time. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. When I see it, I'd be looking at people. I'm like, man, are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me at this point? Like literally, I want you to think about how Bitcoin moves, how it's been moving. Think about the trajectory of what it's been able to do. Think about the countries it's been able to involve. Think about the problems it's been able to solve. Think about it. And what we'll do is we'll sit up here and we say, oh my gosh, when the little guy is out there with the camera and he's asking people and everything, man, like, oh, what do you do? How did you become famous? How did you get this big old house? And I have people that tell them in a heartbeat, crypto. And they say, it can't be that way. Look at how many people said crypto, e-commerce, stuff that they're actually just using their brain, not thinking twice about. We now, and this is true story, in the trading system, if you look at how Wall Street even trades, and they allow you to buy in no longer by going down to the Wall Street or to the money pit and you exchanging your tickets or exchanging your dollars right there for your tickets to make sure that you get the right type of stocks going on. No, they don't do that exchange like that. Yeah, they got people down there. It's all digital now. So there's nobody like you seen the movie Trading Places and all of that. And they were out there, man, doing all that. You don't see that. Everything's digital now. You can do it from a click of your phone, a click of your button, a click of your computer, and people sit back in their underwear all day long and make money. They sit there on a go, traveling the world. They turn around, do a couple clicks of a button on their phone, and guess what? They're gone. What are you doing that allows you to get yourself into position that allows you to continuously to keep elevating and catapulting into this space, this crypto space? Well, can I tell you something right now? Evidently, BlackRock, evidently, Grayscale, evidently, Chase, Bank of America, and all the rest of them started ETFs behind what you call is a scam. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. Banks and institutions don't put their money into things that they know that they're not going to make money back. Straight up. They don't put their money into things that they know they're going to make money back. They're only going to put money into things and leverage it when they know they have an opportunity and a chance of actually, if we can't go ahead and beat them because we tried to put the SEC against them, we tried to put all of these regulations and rules and everything else against them, but somehow crypto keeps coming out. It keeps moving forward. It keeps going to the next level. We hear more nations talking about crypto and Bitcoin and USDT and all of these other things, right? And Ethereum, more than what we actually say and see. We see that. We see what crypto does. We see what crypto is not. Which side of it that you're going to be on? Hey, it's got to be a scam. When we had some people, literally, athletes who decided, and I'm going to pull it up, this is a true story, decided to get paid out in crypto. True story. I want you guys to see this. Here we go. Somebody needs to see this. So athletes decided to get paid out in crypto. Look at this. I can't make this stuff up. Everybody know who this is right here. That's Mr. Odell Beckham. These are just athletes who decided to get paid out in crypto. Russell Oakley, look at this. In 2020, he decided to get paid out, right? He dumped on the haters after getting half of his $13 million back in Bitcoin back in 2020. Odell Beckham, look at this. He decided he wanted to get paid out too. Trevor Lawrence was like one of the number one draft picks. 2020, his signing bonus for the Jaguars. He wanted to get paid out in crypto. Sean Calkin was another one. A lot of people don't know this one. This one's about to get him. Aaron Rodgers announced in 2021 he was getting some of his salary paid in Bitcoin. My guy, Saquon Barkley, he's been cutting up. He announced in 21 that he was going to take income from endorsements to invest in Bitcoin. That's just 6. There's been so many. But then everybody says to themselves, it must be a scam. Something about this does not seem real. But you have athletes who have decided to take out money in their crypto. Say, hey, I want you to, don't pay me in dollars and cents. Pay me in crypto. Where do we go from here? Pay me in Bitcoin. Where do we go from here? Now, I want to actually put something out here, right? I want to put something out here because some people may not notice. You may not even believe me, right? You may not even believe me. Here we go. In 2021, for athletes signed, because I gotta get y'all to see this. Because y'all gonna think I'm lying. Y'all gonna think I'm lying. Here we go. I don't want to go ahead and tell y'all no lie. 2021, for athlete was paid out in crypto. An athlete was paid out in crypto of July 17th of 2021. Crypto was $31,539. Now, hold on now. Crypto's right now is at 98,000. 31,000 if they decided, and I just told y'all some players who decided in 2021 to go get some of them, get their investment in crypto. It's like, yo, pay my salary out to me in Bitcoin. I gave y'all 6. God forbid if you were back here in 2020 and you caught crypto at 13,000 on October 31st. Some of these people in 2020 you seen got paid out in crypto. 13,000, 10,000. Look at this, 10,000, September 26th. Let's go back even further. It was at $6,000 March the 21st of 2020. You mean to tell me, Lambo, hold on, man. It got to like $103,000. But back in March of 2020, if I would have decided to stick with crypto and got in, I'm talking about just then. I'm not talking about even longer before that. I could have got crypto as low as $6,000. Yes, 2020, March 21st. You mean to tell me, Lambo, I've been sleeping on this for all of this long? And remember, look at it. Crypto stayed from March all the way before it really started moving to 10,000. Stayed there till like July and started really pushing. And then you got to about August. And then after you started seeing some big moves. But it was only at like $10,000. Is the investment worth it? Is the investment worth it? To where we're at now, reaching the pinnacle where we were actually able to reach, right? Let's go. Let's go on the day chart. They were able to reach it. And crypto was able to go ahead and gain over $100-some thousand. What are we doing at this point? 103.51 was the peak. 103.51 of yesterday. It's yesterday evening. Look at that. No, this today was at 103. Look at that. Yesterday was at, man, come on, man. In the middle hours of the night, man, some of y'all couldn't even go to sleep from watching it. Bitcoin was shooting up that fast and was really going on ahead and dialing in and showing most of y'all how this thing is done. What we do is, and this is the God honest truth, let me back it up here. What we don't understand, we downplay. And that's with anything in life. What you don't understand, you downplay. You say, you know what, Lambo, I don't understand that. I got to downplay this. I got to downplay this, right? But you downplay that based off of what you've been exposed to. Straight up. What you've been exposed to. For me, I'm going to tell you guys this one biggest thing possibly that you could know. In this market, there wouldn't be these people. I'm going to get this to you right now. Look at this. Look at this. It wouldn't be these people who decided to want to go into play ball. Look at this. I can't make this stuff up. Some of y'all are going to be like, man, hold on, what? I'm talking about stuff that just decided to come out and show you guys how this stuff is actually being done out here. Look at this. These are the banks that decided to go on ahead and get in. Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, and other Wall Street banks continue buying shares of the spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds as ETFs, on behalf of clients. So we look at why these people are actually doing it. You look at BlackRock iShares with Bitcoin, right? Come on now. We look at why are these people actually going on ahead and they playing ball with Bitcoin and crypto like the way that they are? Because they're seeing the signs that the guards are changing and that it's so much easier. This is just only a few weeks ago, y'all. A few weeks ago. That article was November the 14th, November 15th, a week or two before Thanksgiving. They decided, not including all the other people who decided to really get in before then from last year. And we've got documented proof of Lambo actually talking about it. You have to know and understand where this thing is going, what side of it that you actually exist on, and how can you profit off of it, right? How can you actually get yourself invested on the better side of it? I got people, man, who say all the time, they say, Lambo, not lying to you. Like, this is true story. I looked at crypto, may not understand it, but guess what? What I do understand is that this is going somewhere. I like it. I don't understand it. I like the way it's moving. And I tell people, I said, if you really want to get on the best side of crypto, you got to get on the side of crypto where you're saying, hey, let me in banks like how the banks are investing with crypto. I just showed you a bunch of ETFs, right, that you can actually get into, that banks who decided to get into crypto because they're not going to stand to lose money. They're in here standing to make money. The institutions I just told you, this is just something just a few weeks ago. They decided to finally jump in because they actually are seeing, why is there trillions of dollars? It's got to be a scam. Banks don't put money into scams. I'm going to tell you all this right now. Banks put money into something they can trust. I want you to see it. And I'm going to tell you guys something, and you ladies something out there. Get with a financial expert who knows. Get with a financial advisor who's crypto friendly, right? Who understands this market. Remember, crypto moves like a lot of other markets and stuff like that that's out here, but it's more volatile as well. Get with somebody who you can trust. You can sit down and say, hey, I don't understand this crypto thing. I really want to go ahead and park some money in it. Get with them. I'm trying to tell you, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is me showing you exactly how this thing was going. But get with somebody who definitely knows how this crypto thing is actually moving. And I promise you, there is no way like those other athletes that you seeing who wanted their payouts in crypto, who's now, some of them got it at in 2020 and 2021 when it was at low as $6,000 and at what was it? The other one, $13,000 and $16,000. Now their crypto is $30,000. Now their crypto is at 98,000 right now. It was at 103,000. They have made so much money so many times over. Imagine somebody paying you $21 million and you holding in crypto when they had to pay you crypto $20 million back when crypto was at $6,000. Imagine what that looks like today. Imagine what that looks like today. Imagine even looks like at 30,000. And they say, yeah, we just paid them 20 million in crypto. What? What does 30,000 look like at 103,000? You do the numbers. $30,000 of crypto. I look at $103,000 of crypto. You do the numbers. Lambo don't even have to do it for you. You can automatically figure that out. Man, we paid them $20 million in crypto? Really? Is it really gonna? Well, some of them just went on ahead and took care of the whole lifespan, literally, in one move. I want y'all to think about that. People are saying, like, oh my God, he or she may have only played 1-2 good years. They may have never got 20 more million to go ahead and be offered out there. But now they're probably playing with $100 million because of that crypto that shot up the way it been shot up. You're sitting in there like, oh, well, I would never take my money in crypto. Well, somebody's out there is growing their generational wealth. Why not you? Why not you? Do I think Bitcoin is going to go even higher? 100%. 100%. You're only just seeing this thing get started. It's going to retract, and it's going to go ahead and shoot back up even more. You watch what I say come the next couple of months, come the next year or two, where crypto is going to be at. Some of y'all are going to take full advantage of it and be like, you know what, Lambo, I believed that 100% that what you say is true because it's been doing nothing but this. We've been talking about this right here on the Leverage Show. We haven't missed a beat. We've been talking about where it's going, riding that wave. Now the banks, I just showed you, Morgan Stanley and all the rest of them, Goldman Sachs, they've officially jumped in it. They've officially said, we're not getting ready to have BlackRock and Grayscale and all the rest of them and all the other big dogs do it. We're jumping in it too. Why don't you get involved with someone who is so knowledgeable in this area, in this arena, that can actually begin to grow your wealth for you? I promise you, you will thank me later. I told you guys some of the small ones that you guys can get into. Go do your research. Don't just listen to me. Do your research. Where you guys can say, Lambo, I didn't know exactly what to do. Well, go get in your research with some of these other ones like BlackRock iShares and their ETFs and Grayscale ETFs and, you know, all their other ETFs, man, because I'm trying to tell you this right now. That's just a collective package. Bitcoin ETFs are some of the best that they decide to say, you know what, we can put this up for investors. Go invest your money into that and see if the banks are investing, the assets are looking good. I told y'all we did Who's Bad, right? Bitcoin, assets, and dividends. I showed y'all that. If you do it right, you'll get paid out dividends on your money being parked and you're allowing your assets to keep growing off of your Bitcoin. That'll blow your mind. And that's just Bitcoin. That's not even including all the other coins if you really get into it and really know how this thing is going to move. And I'm telling you this right now, it is shaping up to be some of the greatest months and years ahead that some of you have ever seen in your life. You're going to thank me later. Look, do your research, get into it, because Lambo and everything, man, is here just to help you, man, get ahead, because I don't want you to go ahead and get yourself caught up in anything else. But guess what? But not a success. All right. Back to the chats, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Definitely wanted to give y'all something, man, tonight that you guys can look into and see exactly where you guys can go, because that's what we're here for, to continue to drop knowledge. The night was so good. We got free desserts. Yes, we did. Shout out to our girl, Kristen. Shout out to Dee Dee's Chicken Cash Shack and his dirty tea. I'm telling y'all what I know, right? Larry's laughing with the laughing emojis, man. You already know, man. It's all good, man. Kristen, she did her thing. Bitcoin is a scam on all. Cash is freedom, and it should be backed by gold. I just showed you 1,000,001 talking. Simon says exactly how that is. Pretty sure, man, the trillions of dollars and all the other banks are not sitting up in here, man, not looking at it wrong. Plus, they're actually putting people in position to go ahead and make sure that this thing is moving. My Dee Dee's Chicken Cash Shack. Oh, man. Showing love to my wife. I'm just, man, y'all already know me. I told y'all. Y'all, man, get to this site, and I can't wait to, when they do get it on site, or wherever it's at, y'all go pick y'all up some Dee Dee's. the seasonings. Y'all go pick up the tea. Y'all go pick up everything you possibly can pick up because this is definitely a game changer. Y'all will thank me later. Thank y'all, DD's Chicken Cash App. Look, I even got, it's a true story, right? We got all kind of stuff, man. We've been getting shipped from everybody, man. Everybody is just shipping to us, man. Look at this. That's JJC. Y'all see that? Look at Toots. Toots and Julie. Shout out to y'all. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, the stuff we be blessed with, man, that people give to us, ship to us, man, is amazing. That's next level right there. Cornflake wreaths. Just for the Lambo and his family. Lord, y'all gonna have to go ahead, man, and handle me nicely around here. Handle me nicely. Because y'all ain't out here, y'all ain't playing with us, man. We appreciate it and thank y'all. Larry and everything, man, showing love. You already know, man. Appreciate you, man. DD says, man, Errol, no doubt, man. Dave, you and Crystal got us good, man. Thank y'all again. We appreciate y'all because you definitely got us good, man, with that gift, man, and blessed us. Thomas with the smiling with the laughing faces. Shout out to you. Birthday blessings to your brother Larry. You already know, man. Dave and Larry, man. That was an amazing time last year when they actually got a chance to come in together and spend some time with them. Oh, man, I want to get started with that. Issa's in the building. Shout out to you, Issa, man. Happy Thursday, everyone, man. Thank you, Issa, for you tapping in. You already know what time it is, man. Renata, you already know you are such a blessing to Team McClendon. Listen, I love it. They say we're a blessing to them. You guys are a blessing to us. Thank you guys for that. Like, that means everything. We appreciate y'all for that. Like, come on, man. Dirty Tea, DD's Dirty Tea, all the seasonings and everything else. And we got Julie and Jeremiah, man, doing all of this. Y'all, I don't know. We'll know what more to say to y'all. Y'all just bless us more than what you think, man. I'm telling y'all this right now. Many blessings tonight and be safe. Thank you, IC, man. Many blessings to you, man. Hopefully, man, everybody has been safe. They all said happy birthday. Yes, they did, man. The entire family, entire friends said happy birthday to Seeker of Knowledge, Larry in the building. You already know. Issa showing love to my wife. My wife showing love to Issa. Issa showing Larry the big happy birthday. You already know what time it is. Big brother Larry. He giving it to him, man. Letting Larry know, man. Giving him full salute, man. That's what I want to hear, man. All the kids say happy birthday. Yes, they did. You know what it is, man. I love that, man. You know. But it's that part for real for us all, man. We love Larry. You already know he's our guy. DD's Chickens, Sir Errol, Brother Ken, Sir Thomas, salute, full salute. We love that because most of y'all, man, don't know. Hello, IC. I hope you're having a great week, man. Love it. DD's showing love to IC. Love it. My guy Jay Ford is in the building. Let's go. Ford Financial Planning. Make sure you go like and subscribe to my guy Jay Ford's channel. All right? Jay Ford, you better be coming out with some content, man. You better be coming out with some content. Listen, me and my wife was laughing because we did the trip last year to D.C., and then a few weeks later, we say, hey, we're going to see Jay Ford at his wedding in Cali. So we was in D.C. for one, flew out to Cali for the other, and Jay Ford's wedding was phenomenal, man. Shout out to, everybody who was there, man. But we laughed because I told y'all, Jay Ford looked like the kid who finally got to open that Christmas gift and he's been waiting on, man. Had a beautiful bride, man. Beautiful ceremony. Beautiful time, family and friends. I'm telling you, everything was just amazing. But shout out to you, Jay Ford, for what you do, brother, and how you're killing it. And I know you love this crypto game. I know you seeing crypto go up to a whole nother level. Definitely is something that you're talking about in the pin group. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to his channel. Get into that pin group and allow the pin group, man, to actually help lead and navigate you into some great things that they actually have in there too as well. Telling you, you will not be wrong. If you guys go to his YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure that the link should be still in the description of his videos. You're gonna make sure of that. All right, Jay Ford. Man, please give the wonderful bride and everything, man. Our love, man, our way. J50 is in the building. Hello, Leverage family. Listen, I was bragging on you and the McClendon family. Y'all, I ain't got no more to say. You already know we thank y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all already know. We ain't got no more to say. It ain't no more less to say. My wife giving Julie the roses. Julie and everything. With my wonderful wife, man. I love it, man. Julie, she's laughing with these roses right here. You know, Julie found herself, man. Shout out to her and J-Dog. They found themselves, man, in the aisles, man. And they were looking for you went to these one stores, man, getting these one things that they needed and stuff like that. And Julie said that Jeremiah was looking for something for her. She was looking for something for him down the aisles. I fell out laughing, man. And so I'm proud of y'all. Hopefully y'all found everything in the aisles, man, because y'all know they've got the e-commerce store going up. And I'm talking about it is really kicking up this time of the year. You guys are not involved or tapped in with Julie and Jeremiah and want to get into the e-commerce space. You guys want to get in contact with them, Julie and Jeremiah Crafton. We will definitely make sure that we will put their information up right here. If you guys want to get into them, jjcunlimited.com, jjcunlimited.com. Go book you a call with them because I really, really think, man, that booking a call with them, go to the website, book a call with them, go see what they got. If you really want to make passive income, definitely you want to get with them and you'll thank me later because what they're doing in the e-com space is amazing, man. And I love it. I love it. They are the real plugs, right? They are the real B plugs. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. All right? So if you definitely, man, you better get your butt down there and get your butt over there, man, with Julie and Jeremiah and let them plug you in. All right? All right. So jjcunlimited.com. jjcunlimited.com. All right? Ken says 50 is the new 40. Hey, man, yes, it is. 50 the new 40, man. Let's put it out there, man. Just Larry is already, man. He's out there. He's golfing the whole time, man. You already know. But you know what happens when you out there golfing like that on that green, man. He out there on that green and everything, man. So, you know, he's getting it in. Appreciate you, man. Julie says, hello, Kennard. Showing love. You already know. Julie says, I'm running behind tonight, but you got the top spot, Ken. Listen, I love it, man. Make sure you guys definitely showing love to everybody, man, in the chats. Ken showing love to Kyan, man. Ken showing love to Champ. Jay Ford is in the building, man. Ken showing love to Dee Chicken Cat Shack. Hi, Julie. You already know. Mrs. Johnson, if 50 is the new 40, then I'm in good shape. There you go. Keep those plugs alive, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Shout out to J-Dog and J50 for keeping those love plugs alive, man. You in great shape. Yeah, y'all, the way y'all work, it's no joke out here. Hello, Thomas, man. Ken showing love to Thomas. Thank you for welcoming Thomas. Dee Chicken Cash talking about Ken for the win. Hey, you already know. Brother IC, man. Dee so nice to see you again. Man, did you see them already? What? Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all ain't playing. Hello, IC. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Dee said, Julie, yes, great Zoom today. See, that's what I'm saying. I tried to tell y'all. I was like, okay, it's got to be something, man, on that, man. My guy, Big Ant Deloach. What's up, Leverage Show family? Look, we got to pause real quick for the general, man, and thank him for definitely stopping by, man, through here. Y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe to my guy, Anthony Deloach's channel on YouTube. Another amazing channel, another amazing general who is really killing the game out here and doing what he does best. That's what this thing is about. I told y'all last year we got a chance, and I'll make this real quick because we got an appointment. But we got a chance to connect last year, man, for that Core 4 and kick it with him, BOJ, Jackson, definitely my guy, Coach Rashid, man. Y'all, if y'all don't know Coach Rashid, y'all better get to know Coach. Coach is he's that guy. Definitely Ahmed Hazel. Definitely got a chance to go. Stan Richards. Even oh my God, what is his name? Terrence Pounds, Mr. Pounds. Shout out to Mr. Pounds, Chris Pulver, even James Bishop, man, the whole crew, man. It was great just to see everybody, man, there. But to really go ahead, man, and kind of just tap in and laugh and joke. We look forward to where we were last year to where we are this year, man. I'm so proud of them, man. And make sure you guys are tapped in to the amazing things that Anthony Deloach is doing. Full general, man. Really appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, my dude. You already know. Love it every time you stop by, man. 15 years ago, a $1 investment could be worth $103 million since Bitcoin is up 10.3 billion% from late 2009. I really want y'all to think about that. I gave you a small number. Julie came back and gave you a big number. $103 million. Good God Almighty. Some of y'all, man, I try to tell y'all. So when they say, hey, this is a scam, I look at them, I say, you sure about that? Because they taking it to the bank. And the bank is actually saying, here we go. We're here to cash it out. That is amazing stats. So I want y'all to keep that in mind, man. Isha showing love to Julie. Isha showing love to Mrs. Deloach. Good to see you, man. Larry saying, yup. The birthday boy saying, yup, in the building. Thank you, Larry, man, for that all, man. My cousin Boog is in the building, man, with the wonderful hearts and the strong emoji, man. Leveling up. Love seeing them level up, man, and trusting the process out here. That is everything to Lambo. Like, for real, for real. Y'all don't know what that means, especially when it's love is blood, baby. Coach Rashid is in the building, man. Yes, sir. Rocket Red Countdown liftoff, March 2020. I was there watching BTC at $5,000 to $6,000. Could you imagine COVID happened? Some of y'all don't know why I pick that particular date in March. Why I pick that particular time. Because that's the day when most people got a chance to stop reality, working at really lives, working hard, doing all that other stuff. Literally had to start paying attention to what the news and the broadcast and everyone else was actually giving to us. And some of y'all got introduced the first time to crypto around that time, because you had never got a chance to get around crypto until things stopped on your normal life. And I hate to say this, the new normal has never went back to normalcy since. I don't care what y'all think, normal has never went back to normalcy since. It has literally still affected big and changed the way people do business, or even when you see people out and about. Some of y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, from 2020 up until now, your whole perspective and your whole perception of life and the way how things are and the way how things and everything, man, perceive themselves to be has changed. And if it hasn't changed since then, I need for you to take a real deep look inside of yourself, because I promise you, it has changed. Imagine if you, like Coach and many of us, you decided at that time, jump into Bitcoin when it was that low, where you would have been at today. Said, you know what? Life was great. Business was great. I was doing all of these great things. If I decided to jump into crypto at that moment, what would have happened if I just held out to this very moment? Where would my life be? What would it be doing? How much different would it be just since 2020? We're only in 2024. Just since 2020. Just since the pandemic slowed things down and allowed us to take a second, deeper, harder look at the way life was going. What more could I have done? Decisions could I have made? But guess what? You are not out of the equation. There's wonderful coaches like my guy, Coach Rashid from Rashid Next Level. that you need to be liking, subscribing, and following today. He's got some other channels too out too. And I'm so glad he came with the Rashid Next Level because I know that one. Imagine listening to voices and generals and pioneers like Coach Rashid and allowing his expertise, and especially where crypto is going, and seeing the evolution of where crypto has been, and even seeing it at that 5 and 6K, and being able to call out and navigate place, what that would have done to your life, how much that would have changed your life. Coach, I'm telling you this right now, man. You are one of the dear brothers that we love, we respect. I remember me, you, Larry, BOJ. Shout out even to John Franco, man. I remember those pictures, man, vividly. And Steve Niken, striking Niken, man. We were all out taking pictures outside with Gabby and Tim McGillberry. Shout out to Tim too as well. And taking pictures out in the hallway, man, last year in June for the event in Atlanta. So it was just amazing of being able to go ahead and do it. And then meeting his wife for the first time, meeting him and meeting his wife, man, was just amazing. You guys don't even know that because I had met Coach earlier that year when we wind up going to San Diego, right? Me and Duke was out there. That's how I got a chance to meet Dave from DD's Chicken Cat Shack, man, and him and his wonderful wife. We got a chance to meet because of us going out to an event, to an investment event last year and physically meeting him for the first time. We had talked, he had been on my show, he had did all of that great stuff, but physically meeting him, man, was everything, man. And seeing Duke's face after some of this stuff, man, that we have been involved in. We can talk about the merry-go-round, right? What amazing things we've been involved in, and some of the things that we've been involved in, we all look like, well, I didn't see that coming. And you know, he'll say he didn't see it coming. I'd say I didn't see it coming. I say, oh man, it's funny. But that's the brotherhood, and him being there. There was a time when we're all sitting down at the table. Larry's at the table in June last year. Duke's at the table, and a few other people is at that table. And Coach Rashid walks up to me and he gives me his book, his 10X book, man. And I'm pretty sure that, pretty sure that I think I put it downstairs. Yep, I actually got it on my other bookshelf. I keep my books and stuff like that, man, with me. But yeah, I got it on my other one. But he gave me his 10X book, and he says, Lambo, this is for you. Man, I sit back and I looked at it. I said, man, come on, man. Why are you doing that to me? But just the brotherhood, man, that we have, man. Some brothers, man, you know they genuine through and through for life, man. And just you meet them first time, man. And I think our first actual phone conversation, we talked about 3-4 hours. You know, Coach, and I'm begging him because he's gonna get back on here and everything, man. We're gonna do it live. But I sit back and be, I think we was on here for 3-4 hours doing the actual show and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there laughing at him. I'm like, Coach, I don't know how you do it and stuff like that, man. He says, Lambo, this is something I breathe. Now we look at everything since then. And amazing things we have been in together and all of this stuff, man. And I'm telling you, couldn't have been more better of a brother from another mother, from that brother. That's that Texas side of him, from that other mother down there that we sit back and we love and we appreciate. Again, go follow, like, subscribe, follow his channel, jump into the Telegram. You know, a lot of stuff has changed. Let me Lambo gonna clear some things up. A lot of stuff has changed because of the way the space has actually been doing things out here. So you don't see a lot. I was talking with, true story, I was talking with David Cashflow before the show. And I had like several other people I talked to even after that. Shout out to David Cashflow. And Dave says, man, Lambo, we got one of the best things that's out here right now. And he was saying, Lambo, you know, we sit back up there, we look at the track record, look at this, look at that. And I say, you know, the way that this space has changed, so many people, we watch them sit up here and, you know, get things, over leveraging things promise the world, and then things literally, man, go the opposite way and stuff like that. Then I would watch Coach sit up here, man, and do videos on those things and what happened and how to position yourself. And I said, oh my God, look at the way he's showing you how to invest. So that 80-20% that I tell you, and I told you guys to make sure your 80% is here. You're not leveraging your 80%, you're leveraging the 20%. Your 80% sustains everything. And I don't care, come hell or high water, the 20% could sit back and go through a hurricane. You're going to be straight. But if you out there, man, trying to play Russian roulette and trying to leverage your 80, in other words, man, some of y'all hustling with your last out there, you need to go ahead and change some things up. And I love it because leaders, great leaders like Coach will tell you, like, hey, you know, you're over leveraging out here. You're getting yourself into a pickle to where something happens, you can't recover. And if you can't recover, you're in for us all. I got so many people right now. This is true story. They couldn't recover because of so many things that were out here, and some of them were just blatant, straight up scams from the get-go, straight out the gate, or whatever the case may be. And they couldn't recover because they got themselves into a place just believing everything. And then when it happened, it was just like, oh my God, where do I go from here? Where do I pivot from here? I want to make sure that we are consistently going across the board, making sure we're checking off the boxes that allow you to leverage a small percentage, but allow you to build and see you building out what is definitely in front of your face, the tangible things that really make sense, the things that really count in cash coins at the end of the day, beginning of the day, next week, next month, next year, and the years after, so that you grow your wealth. I really want you to consistently stay into these arenas. Coach, shout out to you for doing an amazing job, and continue to keep pushing the culture forward in the things that you're doing. I know you didn't pull back some. We're going to make sure you continuously keep pulling forward. I know how you get down because you're working on the highest level too. You know, y'all high level boys, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. High level, that's next level, boy. That's that secret stuff, man. Whole different ball game. Mud Made Steph said, I'm just now getting into crypto. Shout out to you, man. Mud Made Steph, man. Thank you for definitely getting into crypto. Listen, make sure when you're into crypto, you get around the right counsel, the right people who are definitely able to allow you to explain to you what crypto is, but also it allows you to see it as crypto should be, right? Crypto should always be used as a utility, right? Should be always used as, you being able to get into it, right? By means of crypto, but being able to advance and get out of it, right? So yeah, if you hold, you have to understand why you're holding. If you're only using it to go on ahead, man, and get into investments or get into something that allows you, because right now, let me be real with you, man. Crypto, you can buy, and they've been doing it right now. You can buy houses with crypto. You can buy cars with crypto. You can buy land with crypto. You can actually buy other assets with crypto right now to this day. I got people right now, this is a true story, they make donations to other organizations with crypto. So just to tell you how much crypto is definitely involved into this, they made full lifestyles, and you can actually go ahead and live a lifestyle involved with crypto. So just make sure that you're getting around the right things, that you're learning the ins and outs. Get around somebody who you know, like I'm talking to Coach Rashid Next Level, Anthony Deloach, so many others on the channel for financial planning, and some of the other ones that allow you to be able to grow and know why are you getting into crypto and why crypto and everything, man, can actually help elevate you, or where it can be dangerous at, the pitfalls of crypto. So it's always good to get yourself around a great coach, a great mentor that allows you to be able to have growth. So Mud Made Steph, if there's anything that I would give to you, that solid game, it would be that. And then go back and look at some of those ETFs that I actually talked about and reach out to a nice financial advisor for that. I remember it was because my daughter was born March 21st. Hey, shout out to you. I was working from home ever since then, and I had just started learning about Bitcoin. Shout out to you and your journey for you catching Bitcoin literally at that learning age like that, man, where your daughter's born. You're like, oh, man, baby, you coming into the world, and then all of a sudden, now you really stopping because the week before, and Coach, you can stop me, I think it was about March 14th. That's when the week before the world kind of was like, boom, the pandemic happened, COVID happened, and then boom, you started seeing things at a standstill for so many people out there. So shout out to you for being a pioneer, and your daughter actually being born in March. You know, Lambo's a March baby, March 10th. I'm 11 days before her. So y'all already know us Pisces are coming through. Julie Sewing, Coach Rashid. Hey, you already know, man. Coach Rashid, good to see you, man. Julie, showing love to him, man. I love that, man. Much love for your friendship and mentorship, Lambo, man. Hey, that's all I ever wanted, man, to continue to keep growing and helping people grow together and get to their destinations. It's been my common goal, man. Appreciate you, man, for that, Coach. I love you, brother, man. You already know. Coach said yes for sure. You already know, man. Let's go. Listen, I want to thank y'all. I'm already 2 minutes late. I love y'all. I thank y'all for tonight. I appreciate, man. I'm talking about I got Didi's Chicken, Cash Shack. I can't wait for them to get their stuff on the website so that they can go ahead and do this. And definitely, Julie and the entire team, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, come on, man. This combination together, the McClendons and the Craftons, man, is over with, man. Y'all already know what time it is. I love y'all. Again, get with JJC Unlimited. The number is on the screen. There's one more other brother I wanted to shout out to. Make sure if those who are looking for some sort of credit repair that is affordable, my guy Sean Hill, who's a great friend to the show, definitely go ahead and tap in with him, man. This is his number, man, 214-772-0756. Y'all go tell Sean and everything, man. Lambo sent y'all over. So Sean can definitely go ahead and start tightening y'all up and getting y'all credit right in your financial affairs in order for this new year. And one last shout out, man, candlelogic.com, man. I definitely want to go ahead and give a shout out to candlelogic.com, man. Y'all already know. Shout out to you, Jad. I know what you're doing. Shout out to you. You want to go order your candles? Order your candles this year. And definitely let them know, man, Lambo sent you so you can go ahead and get yourself right. Again, it's that time of the season. Y'all already know what time it is. You can sit back and look at it, smell the wonderful, man, wood burning in the fireplaces, smell that hickory outside. But also, if you got your house smelling right, you can really set your mood to right. Candlelogic.com will definitely help you out, help get you in the right direction. Promise you, I know what they do. Appreciate what you're doing. You already know. I'm always going to give y'all some love, man. Make sure they go ahead and allow them to ship to y'all. Y'all already know. For those and everything, man, who want to get into land banking, make sure you get a hold of my guy, Ken Haney. Ken Haney, man, will help you get into land banking as well. So I want to make sure you guys are already on a mission and moving forward to your direction, to your goal. Coach says and everything, man, peace and love, man. Peace and love, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tonight. I love each and every single one of y'all. Make sure y'all are sharing this. Get this video out to everybody you possibly can. You already know, because that's just what Lambo does, man. But make sure you are definitely probably binge watch the Leverage Show. Binge watch some old episodes and allow this weekend to really help shape and form your life. I will see you back here next week, next Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. PST. We'll be right back here on the Leverage Show. Make sure you go ahead and set your bell, set your notifications, hit that like button because we are coming all 2025 year long. I love you guys. Take care. Have an amazing, blessed weekend. And I will see you guys next week right back here on the Leverage Show. We out of here.